The Gospel of John, a journey to knowing Jesus Christ. Dive into the profound depths of John's Gospel, a sacred text beckoning us to encounter Jesus not merely as a historical figure, but as the divine Son of God, the promised Messiah and the source of eternal life. John's Gospel commences with a declaration of immense significance. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. John 1:1. This isn't just a historical prologue, it's a theological cornerstone. It establishes Jesus as the eternal Word, coexistent with God, and indeed, God Himself. Ponder the implications. Jesus wasn't created, He is. He is the very essence of God revealed to humanity. This profound truth challenges us to reevaluate our understanding of Jesus. He isn't simply a great teacher or a moral exemplar. He is the divine Logos, the self-expression of God, the one through whom all things were made. This understanding forms the bedrock of Christian theology and devotion. Throughout John's narrative, Jesus performs extraordinary signs and miracles, transforming water into wine, healing the afflicted, and feeding multitudes with meager provisions. These aren't mere displays of power. They are revelatory signs pointing beyond themselves to the very nature of Jesus. Each miracle is a window into His divine authority and boundless compassion. Consider the miracle at Cana, John 2:1-11. Jesus transforms water into wine, not just to solve a social embarrassment, but to reveal His glory, prompting His disciples to believe in Him. These signs invite us to see beyond the physical realm and recognize the divine power at work in Jesus. They are invitations to faith, urging us to acknowledge His true identity. John meticulously records 7 I am statements uttered by Jesus. I am the bread of life, I am the light of the world, I am the good shepherd, and more. These aren't just poetic metaphors, they are profound theological claims. They resonate with the very name God revealed to Moses in the Old Testament. I am who I am, Exodus 3:14. By using this divine title, Jesus boldly declares His oneness with God. He is not merely like God, He is God. Reflect on the implications of each I am statement. Jesus is the bread of life, offering spiritual nourishment that satisfies our deepest hunger. He is the light of the world, dispelling the darkness of sin and ignorance. He is the good shepherd, laying down His life for His sheep. The Gospel of John culminates in the pivotal events of the crucifixion and resurrection. Jesus willingly embraces the cross, offering Himself as the ultimate sacrifice for the sins of humanity. This act of selfless love is the cornerstone of our redemption. He lays down His life not as a victim, but as a victor conquering sin and death. But the story doesn't end at the tomb. 3 days later, Jesus rises triumphantly, shattering the chains of death and offering the promise of eternal life to all who believe. The resurrection is the ultimate proof of His divinity and the foundation of our hope. It is the assurance that death is not the end, but a gateway to eternal life with God. John explicitly states the purpose of his gospel. These are written that you may believe that Jesus is the Messiah, the Son of God, and that by believing you may have life in His name. John 20:31. His intention is clear, to lead us to faith in Jesus so that we may experience the fullness of life He offers. This isn't just intellectual assent. It's a transformative belief that permeates every aspect of our being. It's a belief that leads to a life of devotion, service, and love. It's a belief that empowers us to overcome the challenges of this world and to live in the hope of eternal glory. The message of John's Gospel is a timeless invitation to know Jesus, to believe in Him, and to follow Him. It's an invitation to experience the abundant life He offers, a life filled with purpose, meaning, and eternal hope. Take up the study of John's Gospel with renewed fervor. Delve into its depths, meditate on its truths, and allow it to transform your heart and mind. Share this message with others, inviting them to encounter the living Christ. Embrace the call to discipleship and live a life that reflects the love and grace of Jesus. Let us all strive to live a life worthy of the calling we have received, a life that proclaims the good news of Jesus Christ to the world.